War Eagle, everyone, thank you for being here. I'm super excited for the opportunity to answer questions that you guys may have today. We're 7 training sessions in so far. Already played 1 exhibition game against Georgia Southern. Unfortunately, the weather didn't quite cooperate for us to get all 90 minutes in, but we were able to play 75 minutes. We have 27 players on the roster right now, and 26 got to play. The only one that didn't was a goalkeeper, and she was going to go in those last 15 minutes. So great opportunity for everybody to see some play time and show what they're all about. And now we're looking forward to playing our final exhibition game away against a very, very good Memphis team. That program is, usually a team that gets into the NCAA tournament and advances. So it'll be a great test for us before we open up next Thursday, August the 14th, against Louisville here at home. So would love to answer any questions that you guys may have.
How have you seen this team progress since the fall and since the spring taking over, and kind of where do you see maybe the things you guys need to improve on? I know probably everything, but improve on here in this last few weeks as you get ready.
Yeah, it's interesting because we have 14 returners, 13 new players, and only 7 of those 14 that returned played any kind of minutes in the fall. So it's a brand new program. Spring was about coming in and kind of evaluating the roster, figuring out what we needed to recruit, from the portal, and obviously the high school freshman class. I would say this, that all of the returners have done a great job of assimilating the new players in, right? Which is important from that culture standpoint, making everybody feel welcome, making everybody understand the standards that were placed, from a foundation standpoint during the spring. And they've all come back fitter and stronger, so that's a great starting point for us to have. We get 0 summer access. That changes next year, but up until this point, that's the rule with women's soccer. So summer's all about what they can do with our strength and conditioning coach, and they did a fantastic job with that. So it's a great group of young ladies that are together right now. So that's a great job by the returners, and they're in a better place than they were in the spring.
Coach, could you just talk about what led you to Auburn and how that kind of took place?
Sorry, sir, say that again.
What led you to Auburn and how that kind of took place?
So Coach Hopper, I first met in 2002. I was the equipment manager for the under-19 women's national team, and she was the assistant coach. So we stayed in touch. In 2013, she called me up and gave me the opportunity to interview here for the assistant coach's job. Thankfully, she took a chance on me because it's my first college coaching job. And I was here for 6 great years. Ended up being associate head coach from assistant coach, and then got an opportunity to lead my own program in the SEC. Had success there. And so when Coach Hopper decided to retire, thankfully Auburn asked me if I would be interested in coming back. And Auburn is Auburn. I know that sounds cliche, but it's an incredible place. It's a place where championships can be won, facilities, resources, administration supporting all sports, great academics. So for me, this is a place that we can recruit the best players in the country too. And the other part of it, it's a great place to raise my family.
James, what do you want the culture in your program to be, and how do you feel like that's being instilled up to this point?
We say the standard is the standard, and it's everybody's job to bring people up to the standard if we're not meeting it, right? So we say that you don't deserve to be on this team, you earn being on this team. So every single day, you have to prove yourself again, So from that standpoint, that's everything. The discipline, the integrity on and off the field. We want to make sure that we are a really close-knit group, a family, but a group of young ladies that when they get on the field in training, they really get after it. So then we're prepared for what happens when we play against an opponent other than ourselves. So, the core values and the everyday standards, that's what sets this program apart from others. It's something that we instill every single day, and something we're really proud of.
Coach, how do you feel like the house settlement has affected college soccer in general, and how do you feel you guys have adjusted to it at Auburn?
We've been very lucky that we work for an administration that, gave us great education throughout the process of what this could potentially look like and how it would impact our program in itself. Obviously, the roster limits are the same for everybody. Women's soccer is 28. So now it comes down to the funding, both from a budget standpoint, but a scholarship standpoint. And, one of the reasons why I came back to Auburn, I should say, was because I knew we were going to get the support to make sure that women's soccer here at Auburn was in a great place to continue to have success.
When the fans come out to see you, I guess it's next week, right? What do you want them to see from your team on the ball and then off the ball?
In terms of our fans, the Auburn family is special. We encourage them to give us a chance by turning up to the game, and then it's our responsibility to make sure that they want to come back. We want to see a team that imposes our will, doing whatever it takes to win, playing on the front foot, pressing, running, in transition, making sure that we go forward quickly with quality. So really a team full of energy and excitement, whether we have the ball or whether the opposition has the ball, and a team that loves representing Auburn and that our fans can see that.